Hey there, my friends over 50, it's time to sit down with a warm cup of tea, take a deep breath, and talk about something that matters: your health, your independence, your future. If you're 65 or older, or you love someone who is, this is for you. Every morning when you pour that coffee, every time you skip a walk because it's chilly, every time you sprinkle a little extra salt or forget your water bottle, these tiny, everyday choices, the ones you barely notice, could be quietly raising your risk of stroke. And here's the hard truth: stroke doesn't always knock. It can slip in while you're sleeping, watching your favorite show, or standing in the kitchen toasting bread. But don't worry, there's hope, and it's powerful. Doctors say up to 80% of strokes can be prevented, and it doesn't take fancy gym memberships, high-tech gadgets, or complicated diets. It starts right where you are: your kitchen, your bedroom, your backyard. So, stick with me for the next 30 minutes. I'm going to walk you through 9 simple, doctor-approved habits you can start today to keep your blood flowing, your mind sharp, and your independence strong. We'll cover breakfast, movement, hydration, sleep, and a few surprises you've probably never thought about. Even one small change can make a big difference. Ready to take control of your health and your future? Let's dive in. Habit 1. Start your day with a stroke-smart breakfast. Your morning meal sets the tone for your blood vessels. After 65, your body feels inflammation, high blood pressure, and blood sugar swings more intensely, all major stroke triggers. The CDC says nearly 3 out of 4 strokes happen to people over 65, and what you eat for breakfast plays a huge role. Chronic low-grade inflammation is the silent enemy. You don't feel it, but it slowly wears down your arteries, raises blood pressure, and encourages blood clots. The good news? You can fight it with 3 key players: healthy fats, antioxidants, and fiber. Try this. Omega-3 fatty acids from chia seeds, ground flax seeds, or walnuts. A study in the journal Stroke found that ALA, a plant-based omega-3, can lower stroke risk by 27%. Just 1 tablespoon of chia seeds has 5 grams of fiber and more omega-3s than salmon. Sprinkle it on oats, let it soften for 5 minutes, and your blood vessels will thank you. Berries like blueberries, raspberries, or blackberries. These are bursting with anthocyanins, antioxidants that protect your artery walls. Harvard research shows eating berries 3 times a week can cut heart attack and stroke risk by up to 32%. Whole grains like plain oats or steel-cut oats. Unlike sugary cereal or white bread, oats have soluble fiber, beta-glucan, that pulls bad cholesterol, LDL, from your bloodstream. The American Heart Association says aim for 25 grams of fiber daily, and a half cup of oats gives you 4 grams to start. Here's a quick recipe. Half a cup of cooked oats. Half a sliced banana. A handful of mixed berries. 1 tablespoon of chia seeds. 5 to 7 walnuts. A pinch of cinnamon for flavor. And maybe a dollop of plain Greek yogurt for protein and probiotics. It takes 5 minutes to whip up, but it protects your heart and brain for hours. Now, watch out for breakfast traps. Instant oatmeal packets can hide 12 to 16 grams of sugar, 4 teaspoons. That spikes your blood sugar, crashes it, and fuels inflammation. Processed meats like bacon or sausage. Loaded with sodium and nitrates that stiffen arteries. 2 bacon slices can have 400 to 500 milligrams of sodium, 20% of your daily limit. And fruit juice, even the healthy kind, misses the fiber and hits you with 22 grams of sugar per cup, like soda. Choose whole, natural foods to calm inflammation and protect your brain. It's not just breakfast, it's a daily choice to lower your stroke risk. Habit 2. Sip water, skip the sugar. Let's move from your plate to your glass. Hydration is a stroke-fighting superhero, especially after 65. Mild dehydration thickens your blood, making it harder to flow and more likely to clot. A study in Stroke Journal found over 60% of ischemic stroke patients, the kind caused by a blocked blood vessel, were dehydrated when they arrived at the hospital. As we age, our thirst signal weakens. You might not feel parched, but your body still needs water to stabilize blood pressure, flush waste, and keep your brain oxygenated. Aim for 6 to 8 cups a day, more if you're active or in a warm climate. Keep a water bottle nearby, sip regularly, set reminders if you need to. Now, the flip side, refined sugar. It's not just in candy, it's hiding in flavored yogurts, breakfast bars, bottled teas, even salad dressings. Sugar triggers inflammation, raises blood pressure, and damages your arteries. The American Heart Association says cap added sugar at 24 grams daily for women, 36 for men. But one sweetened yogurt can hit 20 grams, a soda 40 grams, a healthy granola bar 15 grams. Worse, sugar pulls water from your tissues to balance your blood, dehydrating you and doubling the stroke risk. Thicker blood, higher pressure, more inflammation. So, what's the fix? Choose whole fruits over juice or sweet snacks. A banana, apple, or berries give you sweetness with fiber to slow sugar absorption. Flavor your water with lemon, cucumber, or mint. Try herbal teas like chamomile or rooibos in the afternoon when cravings hit. Make hydration a habit, 1 glass when you wake, 1 before each meal, 1 mid-afternoon. Protecting your brain can be as simple as drinking more water and ditching hidden sugars. Habit 3. Walk 10 minutes after every meal. Let's get moving, gently. After every meal, especially ones with carbs, your blood sugar spikes. That's normal, but in older adults, those spikes can be sharper and linger longer, stressing your blood vessels and heart. A study in Diabetologia found that just 10 minutes of walking after meals can cut that spike by up to 22%. Why? Your muscles use the sugar for energy instead of letting it sit in your blood. Plus, walking boosts circulation, lowers blood pressure, eases fatigue, and clears brain fog. It's especially key after dinner when most folks sit, watch TV, and head to bed, letting blood sugar stay high and stressing your vessels overnight. Here's the plan. After breakfast, lunch, and dinner, walk for 10 minutes. Not a sprint, just purposeful steps. Stroll around your yard, walk the hallway, or pace while tidying the kitchen. Make it social, invite your spouse, call a friend while you move. Bad weather? Walk indoors. It's the movement that matters, not the view. You'll feel it, looser legs, a clearer mind, a body in balance. No equipment, no gym, just 10 minutes to let your food work for you, not against you. Habit 4. Cut salt, boost flavor. Now, let's step back into the kitchen, not for food, but for seasoning. Salt, that tiny shaker on your table, can silently push your blood pressure up and your stroke risk with it. High blood pressure is the top modifiable stroke risk, and too much salt is a fast track to trouble, especially after 65 when your kidneys and vessels are more sensitive to sodium. The American Heart Association says 1,500 milligrams of sodium daily for older adults, about 2/3 of a teaspoon. But most of us eat over 3,400 milligrams, mostly from hidden sources like canned soups, deli meats, bread, even healthy veggie chips. A study in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology found cutting sodium by 1,000 milligrams daily lowers systolic blood pressure by 5 to 6 millimeters of mercury, and every 10 millimeter drop cuts stroke risk by 27%. So, how do you cut salt without losing flavor? Garlic, its allicin lowers blood pressure and cholesterol. Roast it, mince it, add it to soups or veggies. Turmeric, its curcumin reduces inflammation and boosts circulation. Try it in rice or eggs. Herbs like rosemary, thyme, oregano, or basil, packed with artery-friendly compounds. Lemon juice or apple cider vinegar brightens dishes, cuts salt cravings. Extra virgin olive oil, rich in polyphenol, it lowers blood pressure and fights oxidative stress. Try this. Instead of seasoning roasted potatoes with 800 milligrams of sodium-heavy seasoning salt, toss them in olive oil, garlic, rosemary, turmeric, and a splash of lemon. Sodium drops to under 100 milligrams, and the flavor pops. Start small. Cook one meal daily from scratch with herbs. Use half the salt. Taste before salting. Your taste buds adjust in just 2 to 3 weeks. Stroke prevention can taste amazing. Habit 5. Protect your sleep. Ditch late caffeine. Let's talk about something you do for a third of your life: sleep. Up to 25% of strokes happen during sleep or just after waking, often without warning. Poor sleep, irregular sleep, or insomnia spikes nighttime blood pressure, stress hormones like cortisol, and blood sugar swings, creating a perfect storm for stroke risk. A neurology study found irregular sleep patterns raise stroke risk by 22%, even if you sleep enough hours. The fix? Set a consistent sleep and wake time, even on weekends. Your circadian rhythm regulates blood pressure, heart rate, and inflammation. A steady routine keeps it smooth. Now, one sneaky sleep saboteur: caffeine after 2 p.m. It lingers in your system for 6 to 8 hours, and as we age, our liver processes it slower. That 3 p.m. coffee could keep your blood pressure up at 10 p.m., cutting into deep sleep. Try this. Switch to chamomile, rooibos, or lemon balm tea in the afternoon, calming, caffeine-free, heart-friendly. Dim lights an hour before bed, skip screens, read, or listen to soft music. Make bedtime a ritual: warm water with lemon, a quiet moment to wind down. Good sleep isn't just rest, it's medicine for your heart and brain. Habit 6. Know your heart rhythm. Here's something you can't see but can feel if you listen: your heart rhythm. After 65, an irregular heartbeat called atrial fibrillation, AFib, is a major stroke risk. It's when your heart's upper chambers flutter out of sync, pooling blood and forming clots that can travel to your brain. AFib raises stroke risk 5-fold, and many don't feel symptoms until it's too late. Here's a simple check. Sit quietly, place 2 fingers on your wrist below your thumb, and feel your pulse. Count the beats for 15 seconds, multiply by 4 for your heart rate. 60 to 100 beats per minute is normal. More importantly, is the rhythm steady, thump, 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 or irregular, thump, pause, skip? Warning signs of AFib: fluttering or pounding in your chest, shortness of breath, unexplained fatigue, dizziness, or anxiety. If you notice these or an irregular pulse, don't panic, but call your doctor for an ECG test. It's quick and can confirm if your rhythm's off. Nearly 1 in 10 people over 80 have AFib, often without knowing it. Early detection with blood thinners or other treatments can slash your risk. Check your pulse daily for a week. Listen to your body, it's your best tool. Habit 7. Prep meals to prevent trouble. Let's head back to the kitchen for a game changer: meal prep. When you're tired or hungry, you grab what's easy, often packed with salt or sugar. Planning ahead makes healthy choices the default. Try these. Fruit and nut salad cups. Mix apples, pears, or grapes with berries, walnuts, and cinnamon. Store in containers for a grab-and-go snack full of fiber and antioxidants. Chia oatmeal jars. Combine half a cup of oats, 1 tablespoon chia seeds, half a cup of unsweetened almond milk, and berries. Soak overnight for a breakfast packed with omega-3s and fiber. Make 3 to 4 servings at once, 10 minutes for half a week's meals. Store in clear containers at eye level in the fridge. Keep a grocery list of heart-healthy staples on your fridge to stay ready. Prep removes decision fatigue, cuts temptation, and keeps your blood pressure and cholesterol steady. It's not just food, it's protection. Habit 8. Stay connected, stay strong. Stroke prevention isn't just about food or exercise, it's about people. Loneliness raises stroke risk by 32%, spiking stress hormones, blood pressure, and depression. Social connection keeps you motivated, accountable, and happy. Try this. Join a local walking group or senior center yoga class, great for balance and stroke prevention. Volunteer at a library or food pantry for purpose and movement. Can't leave home? Join online health communities or call a friend weekly. Take Eleanor, 72, who survived a mini stroke. Alone and scared, she joined a senior walking group, met Mary, and they became each other's cheerleaders. 2 years later, Eleanor's blood pressure is stable, she's 12 pounds lighter, and she's smiling. Who's in your corner? Reach out, even once a week. Your heart and brain will thank you. Habit 9. Track your numbers, own your health. Let's tie it all together with one habit that takes just 5 minutes a week but could save your life: tracking your health. Your body's like a car, you wouldn't skip an oil check, right? After 65, regular checkups and self-monitoring catch small issues before they grow. Track these. Blood pressure, aim for under 130/80 mmHg. Heart rate, know your pulse and rhythm. Cholesterol, watch LDL levels. Blood sugar, rising glucose raises stroke risk. Weight and waist size, a larger waistline signals metabolic syndrome. Start a health journal. Note your blood pressure if you have a monitor, pulse, energy, sleep, or symptoms like headaches or dizziness. Share it with your doctor for better care. Don't skip eye exams, dental visits, or gut health checks. Vision changes, gum disease, or digestion issues can signal stroke risks. This isn't about fear, it's about control. 5 minutes a week for peace of mind every day. Your next step. We've walked this path together, 9 simple habits to protect your brain, heart, and independence. From anti-inflammatory breakfasts to hydration, gentle walks, less salt, better sleep, pulse checks, meal prep, staying connected, and tracking your numbers. These aren't just tips, they're tools to empower you, no matter your age or budget. Stroke prevention isn't about fear. It's about knowledge, action, and hope. So, here's my challenge. If one of these habits sparked something in you, hit the like button. It helps share this with more seniors who need it. If you thought, I can do that, or that's me, subscribe. We share videos weekly for older adults who want to live longer, feel better, and stay independent. And please, share this with someone you love. Your sister, friend, or neighbor might not know how easy it is to lower their stroke risk. In the comments, tell me, which of these 9 habits are you already doing? Which will you start this week? For more Stroke Smart tips, check out our next video, Foods that Reduce Stroke Risk After 65, linked on your screen. Until then, stay strong, stay curious, and keep choosing your future self. You've got this, and we're with you every step of the way.